He was called the Quiet Beatle, but his life was anything but quiet. Behind the fame, behind the smiles, there were battles no one saw, rivalries, heartbreak, and even a night when his life hung by a thread. Today, we uncover the untold story of George Harrison, a man who changed music forever and faced dangers that nearly ended it all. Stay tuned, because what you're about to hear will change everything you thought you knew about George Harrison. Born on February 25, 1943, in Liverpool, England, George Harrison was the youngest of 4 children in a hard-working family. From the cold-heated home on Arnold Grove, he found his escape in music, often drawing guitars in his school books. Absorbed by the sounds of Carl Perkins, Slim Whitman, and the rock and roll uprising triggered by Elvis Presley's Heartbreak Hotel, his mother supporting a second-hand guitar purchase for £3, 10 set him on a path that would forever change popular music. It was at the Liverpool Institute that schoolboy George met Paul McCartney. That meeting would spark one of the most remarkable musical partnerships in history. The Quiet Beatle emerges. As the Beatles formed, George became the lead guitarist, often in the shadow of Lennon and McCartney. Yet he contributed invaluable guitar riffs and textures. He began singing, so his first lead vocal came early on, and over the years he added iconic songs such as Don't Bother Me. His earliest composition with the band, Act 2, Music Beyond the Beatles. Within these years, Harrison penned some of his most enduring Beatles songs, Within You Without You, on SGT Pepper, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, the White Album, and the classic Something in Here, Comes the Sun on Abbey Road, though limited in output due to band dynamics. Each song left a powerful imprint. Following the Beatles' breakup in 1970, George emerged from the shadows. His triple album, All Things Must Pass, featuring the spiritual anthem, My Sweet Lord, became a major success, finally allowing him to fully express his musical and philosophical voice. In 1971, Harrison organized a concert for Bangladesh, one of the first major benefit concerts in music history, raising global awareness and funds for refugees, and laying the groundwork for future charity events. Venturing beyond music, Harrison co-founded Handmade Films in 1978, rescuing and backing films like Monty Python's Life of Brian and Time Bandits, making a significant mark on British cinema. He also launched Dark Horse Records in 1974, a platform for his own solo records and adjacent musical ventures, including collaborations with Ravi Shankar, exemplified by the expansive collaborations box set decades later. Act 3, Alliances and Later Projects. In the late 1980s, Harrison joined forces with Bob Dylan, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison, and Jeff Lynne to form the Traveling Wilburys. Albums like Handle with Care melded their talents and offered a lighter, supergroup side to Harrison's legacy. At home, George found peace in gardening. His Victorian manor, Friar Park, became a sanctuary overseeing its gardens and nature with as much devotion as he'd given to music. It was there, among plants and quiet, that he recharged and reflected. His personal life saw joys and challenges. He married Patti Boyd in 1966. Their union ended by 1977 amid personal struggles. Later, he found lasting companionship with Olivia Arias, marrying her in 1978, together welcoming his son, Donnie, born the same year. Act 4, Trials, Final Years and Legacy. In the late 1990s, George faced serious health challenges. A longtime smoker, he was treated for throat cancer in 1997. In December 1999, his life was threatened again when a disturbed intruder broke into Friar Park and attacked him and Olivia. George survived despite suffering over 40 stab wounds and a punctured lung. He recovered, but the trauma was profound. Then, in 2001, his cancer returned, spreading to his lungs and brain. Under treatment, he remained calm and private until his passing on November 29, 2001, at the age of 58, surrounded by family. A year after his death, the concert for George was held at the Royal Albert Hall, a tribute teeming with friends and collaborators: Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, Eric Clapton, Donny Harrison, members of Monty Python, and many more, celebrating his musical and spiritual legacy. George Harrison was more than the Quiet Beatle. He was a seeker melding music, spirit, and creativity into a singular life. His melodies, his compassion, his quiet courage they endure. In the end, George Harrison's story wasn't just about fame. It was about curiosity, spiritual depth, and the courage to pursue inner peace, even amid storms. Today, his music still comforts, his melodies still uplift, and his soul still resonates in every note he played. And as every sun rises, so does his legacy.